Man, I really need to learn how to type. Hey, like, there's my YouTube dashboard. Enjoy that. Uh, I did learn a few things. Apparently, my music was completely inaudible last time. I'm streaming, yes. Sorry, I should have said. I don't think you can be picked up on the mic, so. Actually, I think you probably can. No, I once again am trying to find how to get to my own video, or my own stream. Thank you. I am struggling horrifically right now. Let's just go to my channel, and then where's my thumbnail for it? Let's just mute that immediately. We don't want to hear myself twice. Let's see if I can edit from here. Yes, I should be able to. We will represent BPL to an extent here. With I can't change the. Why can't I not save? What do you mean there's errors? Oh, okay. I gotta say it's not for kids. My bad. You know what? Whilst I'm here, I might as well make a playlist. This is just a thrilling start. BPL season 10, I think this is. There we go. Now we have hopefully a nice. Can it please just work? There we go. Now we have a nice thumbnail that I made in literally about 30 seconds, and now I should probably, if I had to make a guess here, say to my opponent that I'm ready. Ready and on. Greedent the God. Nothing but facts in my name. Yeah, BPL is actually it is a NatDex league, and the only thing that is actually banned is I've also misspelt either in my title. Professional streamer, I know. The only things that are banned are hidden power. Everything else is fine. It is okay. I will quickly see if I can pop my draft on the screen so you can all see it. That is my PDD draft. We'll go to team matchup. That looks like it's probably going to be like the best place to go for it. Never mind. I will work this out one day. And then if we go a little bit across. God damn it, you can only see like half the mons. Well, there's a Gastrodon, a Howlstone, and a Terra Arbok at the bottom. But that's the draft. It's pretty fun. I'm looking forward to using it. Albeit, I suck at NatDex. I suck so much at NatDex. Last time I had a NatDex league, I want to say I went like 3-7. So it doesn't bode very well. Whilst I have people here. Wait, is Terra preview? Good job me for looking at the rules, right? Damn, now he's going to be able to see that I'm Terra Fairy on my Greedent. Damn. I've been absolutely bamboozled. Let me just change this to Legacy Terror and just validate, just make sure. Okay. Hopefully Rai isn't watching this. You can see all my sets if he is. But it is what it is. I need to untick that. Let's go ahead and get into this. What was this Terramons? I guess it's Ferrothorn. Wait, what? It was Ferrothorn? Hold up, I did not make a note of Ferrothorn being a Terra Captain. That could be problematic, for sure. But actually, you know what? It kind of does the same thing. Terra Ice Kilowattrel is interesting. Huh. Also, I feel like the screen is a little bit wrong. Like the screen dimensions, but I'll sort it out for next week. I'm not in the business of editing live. Please be gentle. No, you. Good luck, have fun. Like it's not a Terra Captain. Okay, he just made it Water Troll. Gotcha. Thank you for clearing that up, because I would have genuinely thought it was a Terra Captain. Okay. So, Greedent goes crazy if Ferrothorn goes down. I do, I think, want you to be Terror turn 1. I could also lead off with Tyranitar. Tyranitar has a pretty decent matchup into most things, but I think I'm just going to lead off with Altaria and we'll go from there. Also, is the music audible? Did I say that before? I don't know, but nobody responded if I did. Knowing me, I just cut myself off mid-sentence because I do that kind of thing. This is something of my way of dealing with this mon. Can I revenge this? I should be able to revenge with my Cobalion if I need to. Also, I don't know what this music is, but it's going fucking hard right now. There's a switch into Pharaoh. Could be Oka. I'm not that quick on this. The double, if he was to double, actually there's no like good double options, so I'll actually just go for, actually no, he hasn't got recovery on this, so perhaps that is a little bit too soon to go for a flamethrower. I assume this is Oka, but does Gyro Ball knock me out? Let me just quickly get the paste. Yeah, does Gyro Ball knock me out here? And if it does, then I am mildly fucked. However, I am a bulky Altaria, so I would have thought that it wouldn't, but it depends entirely on whether or not he's offensively, like, I've just copied the fucking paste link, haven't I? God damn it, Jack. I do this every single, like, almost every time. The amount of times that I'll copy the PokePaste list and then, or link, and then put it in the import on Showdown or Calcs, it's kind of crazy how many times I do it. Right, so Ferrothorn. Hyper Voice did 17, so that is some interesting damage. Oh, I'm not Pixelate. That's why. Okay, so that's just Fizz Death from the looks of things. In which case, my Flamethrower doesn't really knock it out anyway. Just Gyro Ball do enough to me. No. I'll just go for Flamethrower. He is Oka. And Stealth Rock Scarf. Okay. I'm fine with that. I would just Flamethrower again. Like I say, Greeting goes kind of crazy if Ferrothorn is dead. And the switch into this, yeah, I'm just going to defog. Definitely can go for a Sludge Bomb here. But getting rid of rocks is actually super, super helpful for my team. He could Willow, predicting a switch out. But yeah, I'm pretty happy just to, yeah, that does nothing. I could go into my Armourouge and just click a button. There's no Hooper. Holy shit, there's no Hooper. Yeah, you kind of just click a button pretty freely here. Just Gleams again. That is absolutely fine by me. You don't have a switch into this mon. Certainly not a good one. I'm just going to click Psychic. Like, there's literally no drawback to Psychic. Yeah, Gallade comes in. That still does 34. Okay, very respectable damage. However, my switch into this mon just don't exist at all. I think a knockoff is likely here. So I'm going to go into my Altaria. I might just have to play around this a little bit. We are Chople on our Cobalion, so it should be alright. That still did so much. That did 30% to me. I know Gallade is an absolute monster. Do we see a Life Orb? We didn't see Life Orb. So is that banded? Is that banded? That did 30%. It's not banded. I can tell you that much for sure. That's just looking like maybe Jolly? Like high roll Jolly or mid roll Adamant. Either way, Psycho Cut will knock me out from here. But I can bring in Cobalion after. So I'm just going to get Cloak Voice. Yeah, I'm going to go down, but I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. Kind of surprised that he is Sacred Sworded. I guess he doesn't have knockoff, but Maybe expected something like this to come in. You have 1-1 that outspeeds me. I would just Iron Head. I could SD. We know he's not scarfed, so I could SD. I think Iron Head's just a safer play. We could have got the... Ow. We could have got the flinch there as well, but sadly not to be. And I would just close combat. Close combat would definitely knock this out by now. The crit, that kind of sucked a little, but I think we're probably in range of anything from Kilowatt right now, so yeah, that's a little tough. But I could actually just go into my Tyranitar. There's not a great deal of drawbacks from me going Tyranitar. We are slowly wearing away at the things that will be able to be green. The Ferrothorn at this point, as much as I want it to go down, I don't think it has to go down. Green is going to carry, 100%. Yeah, the screen region is definitely not right, but it is what it is. It is lefties Kilowatt. Never mind, it's not. I'm being an idiot. That's me who has the lefties. Good job, me. Rocks look pretty handy. I'm just going to set up rocks. As Weezing comes in. Once again, I'm actually just going to go straight into my Armarouge. There is, again, no switch into that mon. Defogs, fine by me. Absolutely fine. Calm Mind would be quite nice, but I don't think it's necessary. I think it's better just to click in Psychic here. Manaphy Tail Glows. I'm in for a bit of a rough time, so I think if Manaphy comes in afterwards, I will just stay in and click Energy Ball. Just realised I'm Colbur specifically for that situation with Gallade. I'm an idiot. I did have heavy duty boots on this, but I changed it specifically for that. There was actually a pretty good chance I think Armarouge went crazy. Yeah, Weezing goes down. So Tyranitar is actually looking a little bit better. Weirdly enough, Tyranitar looks like a real threat here. As long as Manaphy doesn't get to +3. But at this point I think I may have to use Dracovish. Possibly I use Dracovish to deal with it. I don't think it deals with it well. I think it probably just dies to a Dazzling Gleam, but oh well. If that happens, it happens, but like surely it's got to be Manaphy that comes in. I don't know if Manaphy knocks me out. Okay, Ninetales comes in. I'm just going to go hard out into Tyranitar. Because I do not want Veil coming up. At all. This isn't the worst thing in the world at all. Manaphy comes in. Like, Tyranitar goes crazy here. But I am just going to knock off. Because Surf should not do enough by any means. We are, I believe, max HP, or near enough. Knockoff would be really nice. Just to... Yeah, it takes lefties off of it? Yeah, lefties. That's actually really, really helpful. I want to preserve this as much as I can. So I'm just going to go out to my Dracovish. As that does some big damage. I'm just going to Bulldoze. We are protective pads, so we don't care if the Ferrothorn comes in. But a Bulldoze here... Okay, yeah, he's just going to go into this mon. Makes a lot of sense. And I will just Rend. That nearly takes it out. We are protective pads, so yeah, doesn't really matter to us. And I'll just rend again. Honestly, yeah, there's no reason not to. Ninetales comes out. I can honestly just go into like Armor Rouge on that because it doesn't really scare me. I'm going to Bulldoze again because I want to make it sure it's slow. I don't want this thing to be fast. But Tyranitar should theoretically beat the other mons on this team. If you're at -1, let me just have a quick look. At -1, I think Manaphy is slower than my Armor Rouge. Yeah, my Armor Rouge should always be quicker. So I'm just going to click Rend. We'll see whether or not... do I click Rend? I could just Bulldoze again to make sure. No, I'll click Rend. I'll click Rend, just in case. Just in case for whatever reason he switches. Because this should be in range of Cobalion as well. CC. Okay, that's a little bit tough. But it's okay, I will have to sack 2 mons, I think, to this. But it is what it is. Ice Beam, not going to do enough. Vicious Rend, obviously not going to do enough either. I could go Tyranitar. Nah, that's a completely pointless play. You do go crazy, so I just go you first, click CC, break the sub. Then Armor Rouge, click Energy Ball. I guess Psychic is also very much... Yeah, Psychic's better. Psychic is always better. Because that should always do 16, we are modest. 225, it should hit 218 at -1. And without a Tail Glow, this mon cannot win. If he switches, it gives just Greedent the chance to win the game. And I would love that. I would absolutely love if Greedent could just win this game from here. Does switch. I have no reason to not go into Tyranitar. As much as it deals with... Because it kind of just deals with everything, actually. It just straight up deals with it. And also the sand goes crazy. But Veil would be like my lose con here. So yeah, I can't let that happen. And I can just click Stone Edge. This should do nothing. Yeah, that's just going to bounce off me. How much did the Surf do earlier? Surf did. Survey says. Survey says I can't fucking find it. 34.7. Yeah, 34.7. Another knockoff should take this out. And Armor Rouge should be able to deal with the Kilowatt Rule. I will just Stone Edge. It hits it if it Terra Ices as well. If it Terra Ices, he actually just straight up loses to Greedent, which is a hilarious statement. We'll go Greedent. And there's no reason for me to Terra. There's no reason like either way, I would say. Actually, I do need to Terra. I do need to Terra, and then I will stuff my cheeks. Hurricane does a lot of damage, does get the confusion. I do hit myself in confusion. What a turn that was. The crit confusion into confusion just goes kinda crazy. Also I'm Ganlon, I wasn't meant to be Ganlon. If we can break through, then hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, Greedent's not going to be able to clean this one up, but hopefully we'll be able to live here with Armor Rouge. Kilowatt Rule does hit hard. We are able to live, no confusion. Pick up the win. Okay, cool. Things got a little dicey at the end there, for sure. But it is what it is. It was a fun game. That was a really fun game. Greedent nearly put in the work, but didn't actually put in the work in the end. Tyranitar went crazy. Crazy good. GG to Diabetic Raichu. That was a fun game. I had a lot of fun with that. Building this for this game was actually, like, I had every mod on my team at one point. If I remembered the Colbur earlier, maybe I would have been in a better position because I could have armor cannoned the Gallade and not lost my Altaria, but it is what it is. But I will quickly pop this one in the Discord, and then we're going to move over and do some 3v3's or something. I don't know. I may see if anyone's around to play some 6v6, but if not, we'll just do 3v3's. Might as well go over to Elgato. But it helps if we turn your switch on first. Oh, hello. Good evening. How are we doing on this fine September evening? I think that's actually the one I'm... Oh no, that's horrible. Look at that screen. That does not do it. That does not do the thing. That is exactly the same screen. We'll just go back. We'll go back to... that's not even the right one. Who knows what my scenes are? They're all over the place. I should probably edit the title. Haul up. There we go. So that was BPL week 1. Starting off with a win in a Natdex league for me is insane. That just doesn't happen. Straight up doesn't happen. Okay, this music's going too crazy in the background. I don't know if anyone can even hear it, honestly. But it's going sicko mode. Me do anything at the same time as trying to do something else challenge is actually impossible. Replays, there we go. That's the Grey versus Roy, week 1. Diabetic Raichu is a great guy, by the way. Played him in a few leagues. He is a very solid battler. So definitely a tough week 1. I don't know who we play in week 2, but the stream will be whenever it will be. I hope people will actually kind of enjoy the showdown streams, or at least watching them afterwards, because I actually really enjoy showdown in general, showdown leagues, but it kind of feels like I don't bother too much when it comes to showdown leagues because I don't have the content to make. So that's why I decided to start streaming, so I actually put some time into my prep and actually care. I say after putting like 2 of the quickest builds together for my showdown leagues this week. Hey Will, how you doing? Are you in this season, Will? I don't think you are you? That's... I haven't even got a BPL doc around anywhere. Let me just make a new scene that is quite literally... You know what? We'll go with this. Some nice live editing. I think this is the correct correct scene for it. If it isn't, then fuck me, I guess. I could have opened the software. That's what I haven't done. Don't mind me. Elgato, there we go. We're good. We are in fact now vibing. Now Jay used a team with Macargo the other day, and I'm very tempted. The music for Red HP. Yo, that's the best part of this stream. Yeah, Natdex. Thing is, like, for the most part, I don't like Natdex, but I like the people in BPL, so that's why I decided to do it. I basically, for the most part, I always just do Most do Wi-Fi. I will do usually like one showdown league at a time, but I'm currently doing 2 just because Zane decided, hey, you know what? Let's do a showdown season spontaneously, and within like 2 days we had 30 coaches and we're drafting. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I got a Nat Dex League, I got a Paldea Dex Showdown League, and I got PDD that's, I think, in week 8, or I play week 8 on Sunday, and that's the last week. And then, of course, we got MVC starting up real soon. And I am so excited to use that draft. What I should probably do is turn on the in-game music so you don't have this random Pokemon radio. Just because I am completely ignorant, what is your draft again? I'm actually just going to change this Pokemon music. Let's see what else there is. I want something a bit more chilled. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling chilled. Valiant Backs is such a nice core. I had that in PBA Showdown Season 1. And I think I made it to semi-finals. It's a really nuts core. Have you got some like good pivots with it as well? Because they would do kind of rely a little bit on pivots, but Meowscarada, Slowking, Moltres, Electric. Yeah, definitely Electric, not Electros. Iron Treads, that is like, yeah, that's a crack team. That's going to be a really, really fun team to use. Also, we have absolutely got a different vibe going on with this music. It's pure serotonin. And I'm very quickly going to look to find Jay's Macargo team and see if it has a code. Just for the memes, we're going to take the Macargo team. Man, it's so hard finding JV, because sadly there is another JV. Though he is absolutely popping off. He is at just over 2k, and his videos are averaging like well over 2k for the most part. Except for Mighty Enna. Poor Mighty Enna got like nothing. It's got like 1.4. Everything else has been hitting 2k. Mighty Enna apparently does not draw views. Who'd have thought? Right, Jay. You do have the team code. You love to see it. This is one of the teams of all time, for sure. If you haven't seen it, make sure to go check out Jay's video, because it is very entertaining. We will get the rental team. Pop this on a different screen so I can actually... Waiting on your BBR tour and the opponent locked in at the wrong team. I mean, it does happen. I can't say that it doesn't happen. But what, are you just going to play on like 20-minute timer, or have you got another comp set for like a few hours time? HM. Are you ready for this? Look at the power on this team. Can I get a sheesh in the chat? I'm sure they'll probably like rather you played on timer. Can't play next week's a vacation, yeah. I mean, if you need a comp set up, I can always set up a comp. But you should be fine, right? I mean, there's people who are PST who will be able to set up a comp for you. But, you know, this is an absolute bagger. It's this Friends theme from X and Y, apparently. What do you know? I I will return. You know what? We'll just do a casual battle. We'll find some random. Also, the party does go absolutely crazy as well. Wait, what have I got? Have I got to just like... okay, no, I got to search for a battle just with... Yep. It's just a linked battle, isn't it? And then no code. I've genuinely never battled a random on any Pokemon game before, so... who knows what we're going to get. No doubt the first person will have like... Mewtwo, Miraidon, Skuntank, I don't know, I couldn't think of the last one. Probably a Lucario, if I had to guess. It's just single normal rules, I think. And if they don't accept it, then they're trying to bring Ubers. This is if Macargo gets a kill, then one of the 3 people who probably is already subbed has to sub. Yo, they've gone double Tatsugiri. I respect it. Look at this Mono Dragon, and Mew is my favourite dragon. Mono Dragon team. It's looking rough for your boy Macargo. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking a little rough. We do have a Miraidon. Weezing actually goes a little bit okay in this game. Yeah, that sounds good. We will we'll have a game no matter what. I will bring a team of some description. I feel like the music does not fit the vibe for a battle. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna Ice Beam this bitch. Who spikes? Nobody spikes. We Ice Beam. We just out here. That's a bulldoze. That did still so much damage. Let's go Whiskash. Get me to freeze. No freeze is tough. Now you're going to expect the Ice Beam and probably not switch out. Do you have a... You do not actually have a resist to Earthquake. Liquidation. Okay, this is an interesting start to the battle. That's kind of sad. I'm not going to lie, Whiskash, you have in fact let me down a little. This is one of the main issues that I had in dealing with anything Macargo has to deal with. Liquidations again. Crit mad. Whiskash was putting in the finest. And not for the first time, actually. Whiskash lead gets a kill. Real ones remember my PBA battle against Kurt, where Terraflying Whiskash just went absolutely crazy off rip, and then Great Tusk just won afterwards. That was a crazy game. I think that was a game that made Kurt hate Terra. Yo, I like the smiley face on this. That is Tatsugiri #1. I guess in case you nasty plot, I'll just EQ. Muddy Water. They are packing the heat right now. I gotta respect it. Like, the fact that I'm a Whiskash and that still did over 50% just shows how shit Tatsugiri is. We probably live a Muddy Water as well. Dragon Pulse we might not live. Just kidding, Whiskash is broken. I don't think the Macargo even has Earth Power. I'm pretty sure it's just like Shell Smash, Terra Blast, Fire Move, Power Gem. But honestly, at this point, Power Gem may be able to do the thing. I'm just gonna click Spike. You don't set up. A big Aura Sphere. Shout out to Whiskash though. Whiskash putting in the absolute finest. You don't outspeed Dragapult. Unless... No, you just don't know speed. I'll go Torkoal and set up the Sun. Because I think I probably need the Sun for Leavanny to do anything. Even then, I don't think it even hits Dragon types. So, we'll set up Rocks. Or Spheres me again. It crits me again. Damn, if this wasn't a friendly, I'd be real mad. I could just like BM with the Yawn. I could also just rapid spin over and over. Since they seem fairly content with clicking Aura Sphere, I'm just going to go into my Leavanny, and this will be the turn that they randomly decide to go for Flamethrower. Aura Spheres again. I resist that, sir. And we just X-Scissor. Fuck it. Leavanny about to go crazy. Last one. How many do we reckon Leavanny's going to get? My guess is 1. Saying that, they are Muddy Water Tatsugiri, so... I will say that the Liquidation Garchomp, you know, they might be onto something there. Easy way of dealing with other ground types that aren't Whiscash. We all know that Whiscash is completely broken. God, they were thinking. They were thinking hard. Miraidon comes in. Hello, Miraidon. Gets his hard-on engine going. I wonder how much this X-Scissor will do. Question is idea. Question answer. Actually, a lot. We tank this. We resist this. We easy live this. Chewing. Absolutely chewing. The fucking Southern Moon music going on in the background where there's a giant ass Miraidon. Well, rip. F's in the chat for my homie Korean Japanese name. I don't know which one they were. I'm English, so every other language that isn't English is actually irrelevant. That is the British way, so... They did not appreciate losing to a Leavanny, and honestly, neither would I. Sounds good, Will. I will throw together a team. You can look at it if you want. That is entirely up to you. Might just bring a whole team of raid mons with their metronomes and fucking shellbell. Damn, but what if your opponent just happens to be randomly watching my stream? It's one of the 4. Well, 3, because... never mind, it's gone down to 3. I was about to say one of the 3, because you're one of them. Nah, you're one of the 2 now. I know Ellie's the other one. So, there's one other person watching, and I do feel sorry for him. Actually, nah, we won't use that one. We'll use you. You seem like a fun one to be using. I could bring the Quilladin. Who's it you're playing anyway? Watching Sully lose, that's fairly standard. That's to be expected, honestly. You know what? Fuck it, we bring the tags. Yo, the big 3 attacks on Namorous from when I played Lars and didn't have superpower on it. Mark, I will need to know what this heat is. I know it's Sully, and it could be quite literally anything. And also, I have no idea who Adam Aloha? Yep. Adema Law? I couldn't even tell you how to pronounce that. Mirror Herb Komodo versus Cloister, I respect it. Was it also Clangorous Soul just for the extra boosts to BM afterwards? Zane idea, of course. Nobody cooks like Zane cooks. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's most definitely not a good thing. Also, Will, there's the code. If you're ready, just let me know. Scorf, yep, Scorfinite. I'm pulling out new names for things. Definitely gonna catch on. Scarf Corviknight is a legit set. I brought it to counter an Urshifu once. I think I was against Cherry and I just straight up 6-0'd. And it wasn't entirely on Corviknight, but Corviknight did play a part in that. Because Urshifu kind of 6-0'd the rest of my team. I'm an idiot, I accidentally pressed X instead of plus. Good job, me. And good luck, have fun, Will. So should be an interesting game. I don't know if you saw them, if you saw the mons that I was bringing, but team went crazy. Team went real crazy. You know what? I should have said we were playing level 100 or 50. I think it's 100 because that is BPL is playing a level 100. I would assume that their tour is also going to be level 100. Thank you, Ellie. Appreciate it. Good luck. Have fun. Have you seen the team that I'm bringing? It's not that one, by the way. That was the team that Jay was using the other day. It's this team. It's indeed one of the teams of all time. You recognise the Spidops? Oh, you say that's not as fun. There is a Spidops and a Lurantis on this. And it's a Scarf and Polio. Granted, the Ursaluna and the Gliscor, yes, they are not very fun. Teams locked in a comp. That is tough. Can you use a different team? Have you got, like, just any other random 6 mons? It's not, actually. It's the one I used against Lars. I should have brought the one that I used against you, but I don't think I still have it in my game. It has Darkrai, that's fine. I got the counter. Exactly, Ellie gets it. Also, we just get to see Darkrai in the game, and you know, that's kind of cool. I just literally started just clicking buttons then. What do you even have? Have you got the... It's one of the sets of all time. What have I got on this? I don't even know if this is a genuine set. Bruh, look at that set. I forgot to change the moves. You know what? It goes hard. We rock with that, I think. Hello. I'm glad you have hands. Honestly, it'd be a bit worrying if you didn't. Actually, you know what? I'm going to lead off with the Lurantis. Round 1 Ogerpon depends on what Ogerpon it is, or whether it's all 4, and if it's all 4, then yes, round 1 is... He types with his toes? Honestly, yes, I would fully believe that. Did you win, Sully? Fire only? It's questionable. I think it probably is still a round 1, at least just at the moment, because you know people will want to use new things. I think as the gen goes on, probably not going to be the case. There's so many better mons that are in a potential round 1 slot. I am Terra Fire on this. That's problematic. Stealth Rock? Boo. Booless man. Bringing rocks to a friendly. Definitely was... This mon was intended for a friendly. That is damage. Yeah, honestly it's fair. I think at this point... pick 16? Yeah, that's definitely fair. What else is on this? You know what I'm seeing, guys? I'm seeing absolutely no switch-ins whatsoever to this mon. Firepon Great Tusk sounds like a super fun core. Yo, we hit those? The question is, do I want to do it to him? Because I could definitely do it to him. Can I deal with like Manaphy and shit? Not really. I really can't. So I will switch. You're a Forretress. Lost 3 mons to Kill Leader Clodsire. I respect it. Clodsire is goated. Genuinely goated. Also, I'll have you all know that this is a legitimate Gliscor shiny. Also, the disrespect. The absolute disrespect of this man. As I'm going to click Swords Dance. I don't even know what Terra type I am on this. I have no idea. Kilowatt Troll. Expecting the ground moves. Joke's on you, I do not have a ground move. I don't even know this is Spadef. I think it probably is. We are Terra Ground. I'm just gonna knock off. If this is Terra Ice, you fucker. Can you be Terra Water instead? I hate it here. I don't know who Cathotics is, but I agree. Live? Damn, can't believe we didn't live that. Actually unbelievable. Okay, well. Flash Cannon? Any Flash Cannon enjoyers? Do I even have speed? Probably not, but you know what, fuck it. Oh, he made PKX, gotcha. Like, I recognize the name, but I couldn't think of where I recognized it from. How fast is Empoleon with a Choice Scarf? Hang on, am I even fast with this? Let's have a look. We are hitting the lofty heights of 219. So no is the answer to that. And I am Terra Water. Lads, we fucked up. I'm going to go out to Ursaring. And by Ursaring, I mean Ursaluna. I'm doing this to make him scared. It's definitely going to work. 100%. I'm not just going to randomly take hazards for no reason. I can tell you that much. Yeah, get absolutely outplayed, bamboozled. And you know what I do have on this one? Yeah, I have Protect. I am that guy. I have no idea if this is Spadef either. I would assume it is, because I do enjoy my Spadef Ursalunas. Do I have Blood Moon? I do have a Blood Moon in my box, yeah. I don't have one that's, like, good. I need to breed one that is. I feel like you don't do enough damage. Did you have a flying type? I don't remember. I straight up don't. Ursaluna with Terror, if I get rid of this fucking kilowatt rule, goes crazy. Garchomp is also not going to appreciate this much. And shitty to VG. I assume that's VGCers. Or are you saying video gamers using this program to make Pokemon VGCs almost? Okay. I mean, if you make the program, then I guess you can have the right to say that you get shitty about it, but you don't have the right to stop people from using it or anything like that. Like, at the end of the day, the Pokemon end up in the game regardless. So, like, what does it matter? Like, I would understand if you were, like, using hacked mons that don't actually have the moves that you've given them. But, like, I'd never understand. Actually, how dare you use her? That actually looked like it did a lot of damage. Maybe it's a physical Manaphy. You know what I really wish I had for this mon? I'm not sure if you can guess what mon I would love to have had. I will just Leaf Storm. You know what? The Diaclaw? Fair. Could have gone into Empoleon though. Empoleon would have gone absolutely crazy against this mon. What are you? Terra Ground. Interesting. Yo, that could actually work. That could go crazy. After an agility? I like it. I don't really have a mon for this. I guess Spidops is in some weird way a mon to deal with this. I'll just first impression. I really do not deal with a Spidops. If I was Spidops, I mean nobody deals with a Spidops. With a Sneasler. I appreciate the thought process. Like, you know, it's a strong mon. You got to be careful. Diaclaw, not a 2-hit KO. We also somehow don't get status. I don't know how that happened, but... Bro, Spidops just does not care. At all. I am preserving this, though. Yeah, I swear every close combat's here. That's gonna suck. You don't want to die. You don't want a close combat. Show me the Diaclaw. Excellent news. Excellent. Love to see that. It's surfing time. If this is Choice Scarf, then he has to switch. It's not Choice, I see. Respectable damage. Reversal, we live these. Just kidding. Hey, I preserve Spidops at all costs. Those who are Spidops haters would just never understand. I'm also taking a fuck ton of damage from hazards. I think we agility is on these. Nice endure, nerd. Is this like endure Salak or something? Yeah, Dad Life, I can imagine, is quite something. This is like we just like 2 months ago got a puppy, and that's enough for me. Kids is just a whole thing is just too much. I'm gonna hurricane and I'm gonna confuse you. Turns out I'm not gonna confuse you, but we do be living. Yola Berserk goes kinda crazy. Bruh, it's cussed up. Damn. I've got to remember the cussed up is even in the game. Cussed up is good. I mean, like, you do nothing to me. I'm just gonna bulk up. You're gonna body press, aren't you? You're just gonna have that body press in the back. Jarble. Big damage. Some would say huge damage, in fact. I'm gonna bulk up again. I'm disrespecting this man. More disrespecting than Fortress, honestly. Damn, he switched. Killer Watch Roll comes in, I'm just gonna Terror. Manaphy comes in, I'm just gonna Terror. Or do I protect first? Who switches in friendly? Who switches in general? Switching is for nerds. Real men just stay in and deal with their problems. Yeah, if this has Scold, I was gonna say, if this has Scold and burns me, we do be cooking. Now the real question here is, does EQ do enough? I'm hoping it will. Also, I'm pretty sure we'll just straight up lose to Killer Watch Roll now, but fuck it. Ursaluna has an ice hat. Right, that still is so much. No, it lived. I'm gonna protect this. I have strong chance, I think, of an energy ball coming out, but just surfs again. So you're saying there's a chance? I mean, there's not a chance, but I'm gonna convince myself there is. Yo, crit. Huge crit. Crit mad. If I win this game, it's only because of that crit. Just because he brought hazards, I am clicking protect on this turn. I don't think there's any world in which we live this Thunderbolt. But in case there is, in fact, if I could unterra, then we almost guaranteed would live. Fuck it, we Earthquake. Come on, Ursaluna, live. Tough. Now we're on to the real question. Does Spider Ops Oko? I want to say it does. Can you please just switch in the Darkrai for the meme? Damn. You know what? That was actually pretty close to killing. Granted, it was a crit, but still. Spine Ops went crazy. Look at that damage. There's indeed wild shit. Spine Ops, turns out, does go pretty crazy. People shit talking Spine Ops, they haven't seen nothing yet. Spine Ops is on my MVC draft. I could do a Joey and spoil my MVC draft. GG Will, that was a fun game. I had like nothing for Sneasel. And also losing my my Gliscor like turn 2 certainly did not help with anything. My feeling when Sully misses the draft stuff at the start of this video. That was weakness policy? That's fire. The Custab was clutch, by the way. The Custab went crazy. It's we have YouTube Red. Who has YouTube Red? You got 6-0 in the actual game? How? What happened? How do you get 6-0 and do a fucking Sneasler? Did they just not use a super effective move on you and you fell over? I don't know what Pipol is. Is that Poipole? Are you saying is Poipole the Spine Ops? In which case I would probably say that Poipole does. Sneasel didn't kill, that's tough. By 2 points. You're saying it has 74 attack? Sully, you've been in my front office long enough for me to know that there's a lack of spelling. It's okay. 173. Damn. Slap a choice band on that one. Gonna go absolutely nuts. Which Ultra Beast do you think will go absolutely insane with Terror? Like I don't want to think about it. But what mon would go the most insane with Terror? Like Cart, maybe? Zerk would go, yeah, Zerk would be really strong. Does it get any kind of speed boosting? Outside of obviously speed boosting? I don't think it can even speed boost, can it, with that? I mean, Pheromosa or Naga, yeah, for sure. Like, imagine a Terror fighting close combat from Pheromosa. I mean, it's just on the assumption that it does keep glow. Because, like, glow would absolutely go nuts. I could also just see them giving it a nasty plot for no reason. If it was to lose glow. But like, imagine a Kartana if you could just Terra Water it. I guess Terra Fire Kartana actually would go insane. That's not bad, assuming the Mudsdale was at neutral. But yeah, if you missed the start of the stream, I played my BPL week 1 against Diabetic Roju. It was a very fun game. Not quite the jack-off that we had yesterday. But then nothing beats a good jack-off, so... I mean, I think you were around when Don Fnatic Jack was playing Draft League before, Will. But yeah, it became a well-known thing because we were always in like the same leagues. Is that every season we would have a jack off. Did we play last season of BPL? Well, I think we did. If you were, that was where we had like open draft, and it made my head hurt. Because I was like, I still want to get like a balanced draft, and then everybody else had some ridiculous shit. Ah, that's fair. What was your team? Because I know Burning and I played, and we had an absolute shitfest of a game. It was, I think, like one of the top 3 most hacks I've seen in a game on both sides. Yeah, definitely. You had a Slowbro on that team as well. I'm pretty sure he just pushed my shit in with Lando. But if I remember rightly, there was something about Cleaver. I think I thought I was Scarf Cleaver, and I wasn't. So I stayed in like turn 1 against Orlando and just fell over. And after that I had, like, it would have endgamed as well, because I think the only things that were alive at the end was like Slowbro and something else that was weak to Cleaver. Did I play the season before that? I think I did. I'm genuinely interested now whether or not I played in season 8. Were you frozen by freeze dry? Because if you were frozen by freeze dry, it doesn't count. Freeze dry has a 90% freeze chance. Let's have a look. BPL season 9. Ice Punch? That's tough. Also, were you like terror fighting Avalug or something and just got frozen? I know I was in. Was I in season 8? Yes, I was. Pretty sure that was the first season I was in. What was my draft? Yeah, that was a good season. Terra Electric for Mega Silence. Nice. That's fair. You got to. You don't want a guaranteed loss on your schedule. Yeah, that was just okay. Season 8 was the season where I played Kron, and I brought both Ice Cube and Greedent, and Ice Cube 1v1'd his Ushfu single strike, and after, like, he rage quit instead of letting Ice Cube get the kill, and said I was disrespectful afterwards. Like, it was just salty, and I don't hold it against him, but it was quite funny. He's saying, how did I 1v1 the Urshifu? I don't know, I'd had to find the team. I'd had to find a team to be able to know how it was that I managed to 1v1. I'm pretty sure I was like... Endure Salic? It's it was sure one of the games of all time. I'm just trying to find this team. Like, I don't know if anyone else had this issue, that when there was some kind of update, I think that happened to maybe Showdown, it kept Showdown teams and DL teams separate. So now, like, all my old Draft League teams are just on Showdown. Make them all last season and put it 11th on PRs. That sounds like me in SBT. Every time I play an SBT, I get ranked like bottom PRs. I can win 4-0 and still, like, I'd move up like one spot. Would appear that I do not have the Ice Cube anymore. But I'm pretty sure I was just like a Salic reversal with Hail. So every time the Urshifu came in, I would just Hail again to get my Ice Face and then switch out. And then I was Reversal and Icicle Crash or some shit. Because Reversal at 1 HP knocked out the Urshifu from full. It really will. I've never disrespected Ice Cube since. It's the same with Greedent. People just did not put any respect on Greedent at all last gen, and it was actually a good mod. Like, people definitely slept on it. But anyway, I should probably go and have something to eat. I have not eaten since like 6, and it is now 2:15 in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna head off. Thank you for everyone for joining. It's been a lot of fun. And for anyone who's watching afterwards, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I will. I think the next game will probably be either PBA Showdown Week 2 or it'll be BPL Week 2. There'll be PDD this weekend. And yeah, that's the PSAs out of the way. I'm going to go and have some pizza. I'll see you guys later.